I want to talk first and foremost about Disney Plus,
Yep.
about you going to Korea. I mean, it's not every day that an actor gets that opportunity.
Right.
What was that like?
It was an experience for sure. It was a quick turnaround. The audition process was tough. Like day one, get a phone call, do my monologue. Next day, wait, call back, and that's when I called you. Remember, like I waited for like
Yeah.
4 hours.
For the callback?
For the callback.
You wanted to be the old school DJ and be like, man, I don't like these people. You were in the Zoom session, right?
Yeah, I was waiting. And
Yeah.
that's when I was like, all right, hour or two goes by. That's when I called you.
Right.
You gave me the best advice. You were like, act like you're in your trailer. And I'm telling you, that clicked something for me.
Yeah.
And I waited. It was mine already.
Right.
That's what I felt.
Right.
And then I did, it was 3 different scenes I had to do for the callback. And they printed it, sent it to me. And then, 48 hours later, I'm in Korea. I was, whoa. And there were 6 Americans. We were all together on the same plane, so I thought that was really fun.
Yeah.
It was a cool brotherhood thing. We're in Korea, and I'm an American. I had no idea. And then we worked on set. There was like 80 people on set. It was a huge set. And probably like 200 background, and then us.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. We're on the top of this 30, room 30 on this penthouse up in Korea somewhere, and yeah, we're on set for 12 hours working. And there was only 3 people that spoke English other than us Americans, and so that was tough. And
How did you take direction? Were you kind of figuring out as you went?
yeah, literally, I'm on set,
Right.
and I all of a sudden whatever it means in action in Korean, I have no idea. They said it, and then us Americans were like,
What did he say?
yeah, we're chilling. And then whatever cut it is, they're yelling that. And then he comes out and the guy comes out of somewhere. He's like, hey, do you know where you're at? I go, yeah, where are we at on the script? He goes, and so we had a meeting.
Right.
And there was a little meeting right there. And it was very difficult.
Yeah.
But it was I just said, point to where we are. And cool, we got it.
Right.
And then we just kept going. So how I took direction was, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna go back to my roots. I'm not gonna get out of character. I'm just gonna keep doing my thing, and I'm here. I'm at this scene doing this.
Yeah.
And then that was it.
Yeah, you almost always have to be on when you're on a set where there's a second language.
Yeah.
Because you won't even know if they're doing pickup footage and you're in the shot or maybe not, but you have to constantly be in the moment, because that'll be the moment that they put into the project, and you go,
I'm looking
that wasn't my best work. Yeah.
looking crazy,
Yeah.
it's kind of out here somewhere. Yeah. So yeah, and then right afterwards, we shot until 1 a.m. and then I left the next day.
Yeah.
It was tough. So the trip, I was 14 hours there, 13, 14 hours of being in Korea, and then another 14 hours back. Boom. And I was I got back and I slept, I felt for 2 days.
Well, that's what we train for. Yeah. That's what a lot of people, I feel take for granted as being an actor. They think, well, I'll just kick back. I'm going to book this opportunity. Then I get there. It's going to be this beautiful environment where everything's perfect so I can create my magic. And it's almost the complete opposite.
Yeah.
It's you have to be a real craftsperson, because if you're not, then when it comes time to do what you know how to do, you'll never be ready.
Yeah, it's a lot. And it was so cool because I was on my way to the airport, and I learned oh, wow, I'm an actual actor. I'm on my way. I'm tired, getting ready to come back home.
Yeah.
I get a call from management, and they were like, hey, you got this. And I go, oh, I actually have to work. And I was like, all right. And then back home we go.
Yeah.
And so that was Disney. It comes out in November, I think.
Fantastic.
So, yeah, it's pretty exciting.
I'm excited. And you've got another project that you're going to a premiere for before that. What, next
Correct.
month?
Next week.
Next week already?
It's next week.
Time's flying by.
Yeah, it's
That's Star People, right?
Star People, yeah. So TCL Theater, Star People. I got a really cool role. Ruth was she calls me hey, and all excited, and throws me this, and I was I read it, I go, I'm not from El Salvador, but so I call her back, and I was hey, is there anything
I think you called me on
I did, because I didn't know how to ask.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't know
called
how
me,
to
and you're
ask.
should I? And you never have to be afraid of Leighton Agency to if you want to turn down an opportunity. You know what I mean? Nobody takes it personal. I know it's different in bigger markets. Sometimes they're you have to do this, and we're about what feels right to you. But I think I told you, just do the audition.
Yeah. Yeah. And so
You never know.
asked. You never know. I asked
Right.
asked Ruth to like, is there a different part? And she said, yeah, actually, there's these parts. I go, I'd like that. It was a
Right.
guy for a rock band.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And so like I do it, and they called back and said, we didn't see that. We didn't see that for this part,
Yeah.
but we love it. And I
Yeah.
go, yes. So I felt really strong and confident in myself as an artist
Yeah.
to just say, you know what? If I'm not feeling good about it, or like, I don't know, I don't see myself as going that path, always ask. The worst they could say is no. And I did the audition anyways, right?
Yeah.
And so yeah, that comes out next week. So I'm pretty excited.
Most people in the entertainment industry, they don't really know what they want until they see it.
No.
And sometimes you have an idea, and our job is to be so talented that we win them over. You know, whether it's the self-tape or we walk in the room and they're like, no, I want this, but then they see you and they go, oh,
Yeah, they don't
now,
know that.
now I want
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's so cool because it's so, here's my interpretation of what I'm reading. And here's how I see it versus like, okay, they want this. This is what they want. I love that's how you always taught me, was like, nah, who are you? And I'm like, yeah, I'm very interesting, I'm very unique and creative.
Right.
And like, so here's what I got. And
I don't believe in character.
Yeah,
I
I know.
believe you're more unique than any character they can ever describe, particularly in 50 to 100 words.
yeah, way more. Especially when you taught us like, just go people watch. They can get hired in a role right there just because of that
Exactly.
person. And it's like, yeah, I love that. We are very interesting people. So
And where's that premiere at?
TCL Theater in LA.
In LA, baby.
Yeah, I know.
I love
Woo-woo.
it. And that's
I'm
why
stoked.
you just moved out to LA, right?
Did just move out to LA. Yeah, I'm right there in Hollywood. So it's a nice little spot.
How does that feel?
The weather's beautiful. That's it. I could
Yeah.
live in California just for the weather.
Yeah.
I skateboard everywhere. So
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's
I'm a
amazing, man.
little skater.
I am. I show up to work. They're like, "Yeah, you got your car." I'm like, "No, I skated." It's like a mile down the road.
I love it.
I'm like, "This is California for me. This is my California dream." You know,
Yeah.
the weather and skateboard.
You know, it's been such a pleasure to watch you grow and develop. And I'm so proud of you for pursuing your dream.
Thank you.
You know,
Yeah.
I think of you as like my little brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? My little brother. I think all of us, you know, we think of talent as family, you know, and then there's some talent that they spend a little more time with you and they reach out and they ask questions, and you're one of those people, man. And I'm so proud of you, and
Thank you.
I'm proud to see you come up in Arizona, now kind of push out to these other markets. I mean, Disney Plus, that's a huge opportunity.
Yeah.
You got a movie premiering in Hollywood. You're on the path.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. You know, it was always nice. Like when I first met you and Ruth, like welcoming, and then it was easy. Like you were saying, like we reach out, I spend time together, and it's because it was like, you're just a real dude. Ruth's just a real person.
Yeah.
Call, make conversation, and that's really it. And it felt at home as soon as like she signed me. She was like, "Yeah, I'll give you a shot." I go, "That's all I need." You know.
It's never an inconvenience to build a relationship with someone or to help answer those questions. Like, if anything, for me, at this point in my career, you know, it feels like an honor when someone calls and says, "Hey, I'm in a Zoom session. It's a callback for a huge project. What do I do? Do I bail?" And I'm like, "No, stay there." And also to help you guys remember that it's not personal.
Yeah.
You know, if you're dealing with $100 million, $200 million budget, you're dealing with a huge Disney Plus project. They have so much on their plate. But you as the actor can feel like they forgot about me.
Yeah.
But that director somewhere is just scrambling, and he's just going, how can I get through the day?
Yeah.
And, you know, and we have to just stay true to being the artist and doing the work when they need us. And it's kind of thankless.
Yeah.
Because I doubt anybody ran up to you on set and said, "You were fabulous."
All right.
They were speaking a different language. You're like, I don't even know if they like me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's funny.
you know, it's always a pleasure, man.
Always a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you for being here.
Of course.
We appreciate you.
Thank you.